call up the GPS here and find out, get a little situational awareness. Okay, the red needle on the HSI, horizontal situation indicators, pointing to Glacier Park. We seem to be a distance about 16 miles out, and we are 14 miles, and we're on a downwind. So I think we're probably going to be in the traffic pattern now for entry into Glacier Park. We'll be intercepting the localizer and then glide slope for the ILS runway 2, 15 minutes into the flight. And coming up on, I think, 13,000 feet here. Perpendicular to the airport right now, so we'll go out probably to the gate on the ILS, just 2 to 3 miles outside the final approach fix, and intercept the localizer there. We're in the mountains, so you got a little higher procedure turn altitude, and so we're a little farther out on this approach than normal ILS approaches. We're fast, so it doesn't matter that much. Above 10,000 feet, we can go as fast as we want. Usually below 10,000 feet, you've got a restriction of 250 knots. Some jets, like the T-38, and I think we fly these, I'm not sure what airspeed they're going to use, but probably 300 knots is common for a lot of military aircraft. Base. If you belong to a virtual Air Force, like the Air Force or the Navy, I think you even have Army units now, you can actually get connected with air traffic control, who will give you your clearance. You can fly all the way from wherever your assigned base is to anywhere in the world, and you'll have Viacom doing your air traffic control for you, so they'll keep tabs on your location and hand you off to your different center frequencies as you fly along, and then approach control and tower and into your landing. descent right now. Looks like about 3,000 foot rate of descent. Still at about 0.85 Mach. At 515, 520 knots right here. This little jet, full throttle, does about 0.88 Mach, so it's good to be able to use full throttle on without worrying about over-temping your engines, or engine on this particular aircraft. It only has one. T-38 will have two engines we'll deal with. Into the flight, and we're turning final. Got the localizer, but no glide slope as yet. Still a little far out. We should have it here momentarily. Usually get the glide slope about 18, 19 miles out, and there's the glide slope indicating, and the localizer needle is coming in, so we should be turning onto the localizer. Intercept the glide slope, which will take us right to the end of the runway. Glide slope's coming down. Intercepting the glide slope now. We'll just follow that right down to the runway. The liveries on these jets, or most aircraft, just depends upon who you're flying with. You can get these as a British paint job, or the Canadian, Royal Canadian Air Force. This particular flight, we're flying with the Middle Eastern paint job. There's several others that you can acquire. Most of them are, all of them are freeware, so you can just pick the one that you want and load it onto your aircraft when you select the aircraft to fly for the particular mission. Okay, gear is down. We're showing about, looks like 6-7 miles from the end of the runway. We got 5.5 miles out. Okay, you can see the lights at the end of the runway there. Still pretty good snow showers going on in the area. They just reported there's another aircraft on final. They've passed that along. We're anticipating doing a go around here, so let's see where this other aircraft is. Supposedly it's between us and the runway. See if I can zoom in and find them. There he is right there. Let's see what we decide to do here. Looks like go around. "25 minutes into the flight." Extend our traffic pattern out here a little bit, give this guy time to land and get off the runway, give us a chance to use the act up there for landing.